Federal funding for universities has been in the spotlight the past couple of weeks, as the Trump administration has threatened to halt funding. Over $33 billion was allocated by the federal government to colleges and universities during the 2022-2023 academic year. The White House has singled out many universities, mainly Ivy League universities such as Columbia, UPenn, and Harvard, withholding billions of dollars worth of funding for research, grants, and contracts. UD political science professor David Redlowsk explains where federal funding goes on the UD campus and what the impact of cuts would be.
A very large amount of research at UD, like at any research university, is supported by federal grants and federal contracts. So the cuts have been in two places. One has been the indirect support, which the federal government has said will be limited to no more than 15% of the cost of the direct research. That is less than one third of what it has been in the past, and it will have a huge impact on the ability to actually monitor and manage research projects. Other cuts being talked about are actually stopping the grants coming from the federal government. The National Science Foundation has just announced that they are currently not providing any of the funds they've promised, nor are they making any new awards at this point. That means the researchers themselves cannot do their jobs. And that means that graduate students and undergraduate students will not get research opportunities. It means that new knowledge will not be created. We will not be inventing things. There's just huge potential impact on what a research university is if the federal government really drastically cuts the funding it's been providing.
Students have also shared their worry on the possible loss of federal funding.
I think it's really concerning how they're seriously thinking about getting rid of the federal funding for universities. I think our school, along with so many other schools, rely on this for so many different programs. And um, even being a student here, like I'm really concerned about some funding being cut. So it's scary.
According to the Trump administration, the reason for these cuts are due to the so-called woke culture in higher education. Universities have come under the spotlight from the administration for their stances on DEI programs, combating anti-Semitism on campus, amongst other policies. The administration aims to exert influence on American colleges and universities, as well as make the institutions curb teaching of, quote, critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content. According to the University of Delaware, in anticipation of changes in research compliance, grants, and awards, they set up a website to guide anyone looking to contribute to research on campus to get answers. According to President Asanis, UD could lose 12 to 40 million in NIH federal grants if the administration policies are fully implemented. Like all universities around the country, UD will need to adapt and make tough changes over at least the next 4 years under the Trump administration, as funding is anticipated to get slashed. Reporting for 49 News, I'm Michael Stoll.